Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Very excited for today's beer. Comes courtesy guys at Nerdsense. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. And everyone else, make sure you check out the guys at Nerdsense. They're very cool, awesome dudes. Some of my favorite people on planet Earth. So high praise. And they sent me this giant box of really amazing beer. I've had a decent amount of them at this point, and excited to get into another one. So Trillium's PM Dawn is one of my favorite coffee stouts. So I had said this was my favorite coffee stout, and then Reed, who is on their channel a decent amount, they're all friends, um, included I don't know, maybe a year ago, a day or a night and day, which might be even better than PM Dawn. I don't know. They're both just so delicious. It is a bigger version, bigger ABV, but he also is the one who sent the variants I've been doing lately, and I have I think one more, yeah, one more still to do. And but anyway, so I love PM Dawn, and so I'm really excited for this one. But and this is just based on one life experience. This is a coffee or a coconut variant, and based on one bad life experience, this is not going to be particularly interesting, but I think it's pertinent to this review. Was getting a what was I getting? A latte, cappuccino, something like that. And they said, "What kind of milk do you want?" And I said, "Well, what kind of milk do you have?" And they said one of the things was coconut milk. And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I love coconut. I think that'll work well with coffee." And I did not like those things together. But there's a decent amount of chocolate in this, like chocolate taste in this beer. And I love coconut with chocolate. And that was just one time I didn't like how the coconut milk went with the coffee, in a latte. So I'm a little hesitant, but I mean, I think it's gonna work, right? So that's my only concern, but I'm really excited. I mean, a PM Dawn variant, I'm always in the mood to check out that. So let's see. Um, Forgot to say this. The beer's about 5 weeks old, so that coffee shouldn't be particularly faded. And they use cold brew, and cold brew coffee, is delicious on its own, but I think it works so well. Um, as a way to put it into these stouts. No, anyway, I love I love cold brew. I love this beer. I'm just that coconut's got me a little nervous. About a fair and a half ahead. Um, Dark mocha color. Yeah, the bubbles are going away pretty quickly. Small, and they kind of like sometimes they get a little bit big and they pop. But yeah, small bubbles. But again, going away very quickly. Dirty glass as always. Pretty darn dark. A little bit of brown on the edges, but yeah, it's like that super dark, super dark brown, black color. Looks like PM Dawn for sure. Let's get into the aroma. All right, so first, I'm really happy. There's still a ton of that awesome cold brew coffee aroma, which is definitely what I want. So, ton of that. Then you do get some roast, and it's independent. I think roast in these stouts can sometimes come across as coffee, but it's definitely two distinct things. You have the cold brew, and then you have that stout roastiness, and then they pair well together. It's somewhat interwoven, but I'm getting a little bit too distinctive, not in a bad way. Um, but I'm glad the coffee's still there. I didn't want that coconut to overpower it. All right, I'm kind of glad this is happening because a couple days ago I did a mystery beer from these guys, and I got like this nutty quality, and I said, I think this is a peanut butter porter. And when I opened it, it was a 6.5% stout with what I have, chocolate in it. So I'm kind of excited that I'm getting a little bit of like this nutty quality. Maybe it's just maybe I got to maybe I need to eat some peanut butter or something because I'm getting that in this stout as well. So maybe it's like the roasty element. I'm getting confused with some peanut butter. 'Cause I'm getting a similar, maybe it's a roast chocolatey thing in there. I don't know, but I'm getting like this little. It's not overpowering at all, like this nutty peanut butter thing. In terms of coconut, I don't get that yet. Okay, so to quickly recap, lots of that cold brew, awesome, awesome level of the stout roastiness. I am getting chocolate, mostly dark chocolate. Now I am getting a like nutty quality, but it's not like coconutty because, and the last point, I don't get any coconut in the aroma right now. So let's see about the taste. Cheers. Definitely tastes better than that latte I had, I'd say that much. Um, that works pretty well. I get most of the coconut at the like towards the end. Um, and actually that's what's lingering on my palate right now. There's still some chocolate there, but it's like 75% coconut what I'm tasting as I'm talking right now. Interesting. When I first, I'll be honest with you, when I first took that sip, I didn't get any coconut for a while. I mean, it really was towards the end where I got any coconut. Wow, that's a really cool experience. I'm liking this beer, FYI. So you definitely have that cold brew coffee. It's coming across amazingly. It's awesome, as it should be, as it usually is in this beer. Um, So that coffee working with that roasty dark chocolate, just like the aroma, so pleasant, interwoven, cascading one into the next, so good. Then there's that little nutty quality I'm getting, and I don't, it must just be in stouts, I'm getting a nutty quality lately. I don't know. I mean, two different breweries, two very different ABVs, different adjuncts, but I'm getting this similar nutty quality. So that's there as well. Very pleasant. Then three-quarters of the way through, no, about halfway through, there's like this new element, kind of sweet coming in, hard to identify. Then maybe about the three-quarter, 75% through it. Then it's like, oh wait, that sweetness is coconut. So it's really cool how like it's not quite coconutty yet, but there's something new is coming, and it does have this little bit of sweetness. Um, and I'm assuming it's not like coconut milk or something. I'm sure they just put toasted coconut in it, but it's coming across as this element of sweetness, and maybe that's just from the malts mixing in with what will become, in my mind, the coconut. I don't know, but then that coconut really takes over, and I kind of thought that would be an unpleasant thing, like something I wouldn't want in this beer and wouldn't want to happen. But it's cool. It's a cool ride. I mean, worst case scenario, it's interesting. I think it works. I think it works better than it should. And I'm not even saying like based on that one latte I had, just the fact that the coconut really does overpower, and then in the finish is so much of it. And as much as I'm using the word overpower, it doesn't feel like it's overpowering. It's a again worst case is a really interesting beer, but I like it. I think it's good. Yeah, and then that finish, because there's still enough of that roasty chocolate on your palate, as I've had, now that I've had a few sips of it. That first sip was pretty much coconut, but now you have some of that roast chocolate. I would argue even some of that coffee still. Then you're getting that Mounds Bar, Almond Joy, whatever it is, or both. Um, I like this. Okay, this is working very well for me, actually. Yeah, this is working very well. Um, I've had a couple complaints about the vanilla variant of this and the vanilla I've gotten in the night and days. I just think they need to put some more vanilla. Whatever, however much vanilla are put in those beers, I think they need to do more. This for me, however much coconut they're putting in, keep it that way. If you're gonna do this variant more, it's really working for me. I like this beer a lot. Thanks for sending it, guys. Yeah, I think it's coming across how much I'm enjoying this experience. It's it hits a lot of things I like. It's different than things I've had lately. It's similar to some things I've had lately, but it's definitely different enough, which is cool. All right, check out Nerdsense. Check those dudes out. Check me out on Instagram and Tapped. No hype beer reviews at both those places. Please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.